Hey guys, and welcome back to That LP Show. The name of the game is Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. With our backtracking, sweeping, cleanup done, English, Mike, say it properly. Yes, with our near-end game cleanup complete, we can finally move on with the rest of the game. We still have unfinished business on the Pirate Homeworld, but for now, let's head to the Gaflar System, so we can check out exactly what happened with the G.F.S. Valhalla, which was on a training mission here in the Gaflar System, specifically the Klar Nebula, as Admiral Dane stated in the beginning of the game. Yeah, they were on a training mission here when the space pirates raided it and stole their Aurora unit. So that's not a good thing. But also, we don't actually have to come here just yet. We will be prompted to come here later if we don't come here right now. But I'm just going to come here right now because, you know, we can, and we're ready to do what we need to do here. And, yeah, I don't feel like backtracking after we're prompted to do so. So, yeah, we're just gonna knock it out right now, so everything's nice and smooth carrying on. But as you can see, it is an Olympus class ship. It is pretty much laid out exactly like the G.F.S. Olympus, but it looks like crap because it got the crap kicked out of it by the space pirates. So you're probably thinking, Mike, didn't you say that we need all the energy cells to progress through the G.F.S. Valhalla? Didn't you say that there were 9, but you only are in possession of 8? You are correct. Here's the 9th one right here. Just sitting here. It's just sitting right here. And the reason that they give you one right here is actually cool. This is how you do plot MacGuffins, Metroid Primes 1 and 2. Specifically looking at you, Prime 2. So we have, say that you don't have any of them, like any of them at all, which I don't know if you should be able to do, since the story forces you to get at least one of them when you're going for the ship missiles. But yeah, in case you didn't get that for some reason, you have one right there, and we can put it in there in order to power up this door. But what do we do now if we don't have any more of them? Well, first of all, let's scoot closer over here. Ignore those floating guys. We want to specifically scan, let's get them here, the Phazon Shriek Bat. Even more aggressive than normal species, Phazon Shriek Bats will not hesitate to attack any creature that wanders too close. Their dive bomb attack erupts in a burst of Phazon energy, which usually proves fatal to weaker organisms. These Shriek Bats are mainly found in areas with high amounts of Phazon. Instead of the usual insects and small creatures Shriek Bats usually feed on, these have come to rely on Phazon as a food source. So yeah, they're pretty gross. Alright, so yeah, say that was the only energy cell that you were able to acquire in the game for some reason. We have these little floating terminals right here, and if we scan them and open up our logbook, we'll see that it pretty much identifies one of the 9 energy cells, gives you a status of whether or not you've acquired it, or if it's still active, or if you've already used it, and then it gives you a general idea of where the previous coordinates were. This one is telling us where to find the one on Norian, and say data indicates energy cell is connected to a manual generator override. Remember when we revisited Norian and we took out that Metroid hatcher, and then we grabbed a energy cell? That's telling us where to find that one, and since we've already acquired it, it closes up and we can no longer scan it. But if we open up our menu and go under inventory and, yeah, there we go, energy cells. There we go. It shows us the energy cells that we've acquired, which are the red ones. It would just be kind of blank here. It would show like this blue outline right here if we didn't already have it, but we have all of them, so it shows it. And of course, it shows energy cell 1 is green right here because we just used one of them in order to unlock this door and come through. But okay, let's swing across. And, he dead. Oh, buddy, I need to use the terminal. I need to use the terminal There, dude, you need to kind of get out of the way so I can scan it. What's your deal, bro? I can't scan it. He's in the way. He's in the way. Come on, buddy. Trooper's life energy has been completely drained. Only a brittle husk. Oh, boy. I guess we know what's here. Well, yeah, it's hard to do this. It's really hard to do this. But, buddy, I need to open this door a lot more than you do now. Goodbye. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks to do. Let's use the hand scanner and wait for the... Oh, no! The door opening hurt him, too! It's your guys' fault. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, wayo. Come on. There we go. There we go, because they're kind of hard to hit because they are at a distance. I know when you lock onto them with the X-ray visor, they look like they're coming close to you, but it's actually just zooming in so you can get a better shot at their membrane there. But, yeah, we got a new enemy right here. And it is the Miniroid. Miniroids, tiny and weak, will travel in a flock for protection. They float and fly about in search of sustenance. Those that survive will grow quickly, becoming the feared parasites known throughout the cosmos as Phazon Metroids. Really, does the entire cosmos know about Phazon Metroids specifically? I'd imagine they know about Metroids, but not specifically Phazon Metroids. But, okay, yeah, they are harmless. They just kind of swarm there. They don't actively pursue you or try to attack you. You'll take damage if you touch them, so don't touch them. Oh, wait, nope. All right, go into hyper mode real quick. Blow open this crate, and then, yeah, we got some liquid Phazon that pops out, so just take care of it real quick, and let's move on. All right, and here's another hint for, an energy cell. This one belonged on Brio. We already got it, obviously. Okay, let's blow away some of this debris here. And we use 2 more energy cells. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you have to wait for the debris to clear out before it actually lets you do anything with it. So that's 3 energy cells that we used. Okay, and a new enemy here. I know they look like... Oh, come on, scan it right. I know it looks like liquid Phazon, but it's got a little dongly thing sticking out. This is actually the Phase-Ing. Interesting name. Phase-Ing bodies are weak to physical stress and can be easily pulled apart. These morphing blobs of Phazon often prefer to stay in puddle form and will only shift out to attack. Their ability to move over all types of terrain allows them to position themselves at a distance before attacking with bursts of Phazon energy. And when they explode their dongly parts, you can rip it off with the grapple lasso. There you go. Rip dick off mode. Awesome. Oh, okay, there's another one. Can I get him from here? Yoink! Ow. You suck. Okay, a little bit of lore right here. Galactic Federation lore, that is. Talon 4 incident. Planet Talon 4, formerly a Chozo colony, was struck by a stellar object 50 years ago. Object was later determined to contain large quantities of Phazon. The Chozo were able to stave off the spread of Phazon at the cost of many Chozo lives. The survivors abandoned the planet, fleeing to an unknown location. Decades later, Hunter Samus Aran responded to a distress call in the sector and discovered a space pirate Phazon mining station there. Aran eliminated both the pirate and Phazon threat from the planet, though not without cost. What was that cost exactly? I mean, it's not like we sacrificed much. I guess we did kind of give birth to Dark Samus by doing it, but not exactly our fault. Okay, another hint for another energy cell. We already got it, of course. And a missile expansion. So, yeah, the 2 energy cells that we used to get in here, not required to progress. So, so far, we only used 1 energy cell that was absolutely required. Like I said, you don't need all 9 energy cells in order to beat the game. Ooh, ooh. Boop. And, where's the other one? There we go. Hey! Would you? Thank you. Boop. Awesome. Yeah, so those 2 that we just used to get into the room with the missile expansion there, entirely optional. We didn't need to actually do that. I mean, we did need to do it for 100%, of course, but if you're just trying to blast through the game, no, you don't need all of the energy cells. Open, open, open. Open sesame. Open now. Open, or I will hurt you and everything you love. It listened to me. Doors have feelings too, you know. Alright, just bust through the glass here. You know what? Let's scan this guy, because the way the space pirates die are kind of funny. High-level energy burn suggests subject detonated an energy grenade at close range. Wow. In the words of J.C. Denton, a bomb is a terrible choice for close-range combat. Alright. Moving on. And, yeah. Oh, what are those? What? Huh? Ooh, spooky scary. Space is bleeding. Or maybe it's just got red tinted windows. Don't know. It kind of looked like space was bleeding out there. Alright, let's go ahead. Rip it off. Thank you. Alright. Okay, now this is the second of the required energy cells. We do need to use this one. Going up. Alright, yeah. You could just go this way and through the door if you want to right now, but we're going to take a little bit of a detour through this morph ball path. Go down, please. Thank you. Alright, and for our detour, we get another missile expansion. And now we play the waiting game for this slow little elevator thing. Don't know exactly what these are for. I don't think the Galactic Federation guys really went into morph ball mode and came in here and used these little elevators. They built them just for me. They like me that much. Okay, up and out. And now we can go through the door. How did you die? Held an energy grenade for too long, crushed by falling. You're in. There's just like so many of them have a bad habit of just holding on to the grenade. You're supposed to throw them, dumbasses. That's what they're for. All right, let's duck in this little hidey hole real quick. Yeah, they're just going to come at us one after another, as if they're enemies in Super Mario Brothers. There we go. I think that's it. I think that's it. What the hell are those things? Like, they're not even Metroids. They're like no bullshit space jellyfish. The hell are those? Okay, whatever. Alright, this right here, our third required energy cell. This is one that we have to use because this is the path that we need to go through in order to get the required thing at the end. Actually, you know what? Screw these guys for right now. I'm just going to come in. Ah, God, freaks me out every time. All right, and that is our final energy tank. We got them all. We are fully powered. We can go into hyper mode so many damn times. Oh, really? What? You can shoot these guys if you want to, and it will kill them. So you don't necessarily have to wait for them to come out of their puddle form in order to... What did I just shoot a space pirate or one of my guys? Well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, you don't have to wait for them to come and hang out their dongly things in order to kill them. You can actually shoot them. Alright, Galactic Federation green door. The green-colored energy shield of this type of Federation door can only be disrupted by a high-frequency beam. Shooting the shield with the proper beam will activate and open the door. Okay, so yeah, of course, you do have to obviously wait to get the Nova beam before you can come through here, because otherwise you won't be able to open that door. Alright, let's get into Morph Ball mode real quick and go into Hyper mode so we can take out this guy. This actually is Liquid Phazon. It's not a Phasing. Oh, speaking of the Phasing, yeah, interesting name, huh? It kind of suggests that the Ing from Metroid Prime 2 weren't necessarily native to Talon 4. I mean, we know that they came from, you know, they came out of the Phazon, but it seems like the Ing exist in other parts of the galaxy, and they just, like, the Leviathan seed that struck Aether was specifically filled with Phase Ing that mutated due to the environment on Talon 4, or not Talon 4, but on the environment that they created on Aether. All right, so we can't get to these because there's clamps in the way. Oh, by the way, you don't need to scan those. Those don't really go towards your logbook. Anyway, yeah, we need to get rid of those clamps, and by shooting this, we can do that. Awesome sauce. Let's get back down there and use 2 more required energy cells. So what is that now? All right. Yeah, use the first one to open the front door, and then that second one for the elevator, and the one outside the other door. So that's 3, and then 4, and then 5. So yeah, 5 out of the 9 so far required. What do we have here? Oh, it's just a Metroid hatcher. Bitch, please. You're nothing to me. And, of course, we get another yellow credit for destroying another Metroid hatcher. That's the last one in the game. We're not going to be dealing with those guys anymore. But, yeah, recognize this room. This is actually an Aurora chamber. Right here is where Aurora Unit 313 used to be before the pirates ripped them out. Open, open, open. Okay, here's where we... No, wait. Not quite yet. Oh, hey, buddy. What you got there? You munching on a little space pirate there? Oh, did I piss them off? Did I piss them off? I'm sorry. What if I said I wanted to eat the space pirate, huh? Huh? I am the hunter and you are the prey. Open. Open up, please. For real? Damn. Okay, here's where we want to be. This is the control room. And, ooh, some shit went down in here, huh? Got some lore right here. The last bit of Galactic Federation lore, so that's it. On her incident, planet Aether, home of the Luminoth, was struck by a Phazon meteor 5 decades ago. The impact had catastrophic effects on the already unstable planet, creating a dark twin of the planet and a dire race known as the Ing. Oh, it says right here that it kind of created the Ing. Okay. A brutal war between the twin planets took place, with the Ing gaining the upper hand. The G.F.S. tier went to the sector to investigate pirate activity, but were forced to make an emergency landing on Aether. Shortly after, the entire crew of tier was attacked and annihilated by the Ing. Hunter Samus Aran was sent to investigate, and wound up entangled in the local conflict. Aran fought against both space pirates and Ing, and arose victorious. Aether's dark twin vanished, taking with it the Ing horde, and the planet's peace was finally restored. After the Aether incident, the Federation sent the G.F.S. on her back to Aether to deal with the pirate base. Upon arrival, the crew and marines of the Anhur assisted the native Luminoth in dismantling an abandoned space pirate mining facility. During the operation, the crew detected the presence of Phazon. The ship's crew investigated and collected several kilograms of ore, which would later lead to the development of the PED. So that's how it all went down. The suit I'm wearing right now, it exists because of what I did. It was all me. Me. All right, what do we got here? I don't know the code. What is it? What's this glowy thing? This model of PDA is commonly used by many Federation personnel. The current display reads 78356. 78356. Better not have been looking at porn on that thing, Marine.
Data log entry 2467.3. This will be the last communication of the G.F.S. Valhalla. Our efforts to repel the space pirate boarding force have failed. They have successfully removed the primary mounting structure around our stasis tank. It is obvious now that they intend to extract us from the Valhalla. It is vital that the Federation receive this transmission. Severing main power. A large bioform is creating a wormhole. Implant into sentient planet which is the source of freezing. Darkness coming.
Ooh, and for discovering that message, we get the secret message discovered friend voucher. All right, now for what we really came here for. This is what it was all leading up to. Let's go ahead and load this up. And oh, it looks like the space pirates installed a little password system here. Okay, hook, Zohar looking thing, claw weapon, alien mask. It looks like pictures of a space pirate ship, and we got a pirate code. Huh.
The data you just acquired appears to be a space pirate entry code. We are unable to determine its purpose at this time.
Yeah, so we don't know what it does right now. If we waited for the point in the game in which we were prompted to come here, then that text would have actually changed. So, yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of dialogue change depending on what order in which you do things. But for the sake of just keeping things expedited, oh god, you ass. Yeah, for the sake of keeping things fluid and nice clean route with minimal backtracking, I decided to just come here before returning to the Pirate Homeworld. I see you back there. I see you. You can't hide from me. Huh, I thought there was one more. Okay, whatever. No, that's it? That's it? Okay, then. But yeah, so what happened here is the space pirates raided the ship, and they grabbed Aurora Unit 313, and, well, we learned all of this in Space Pirate logbook scans, so we already kind of heard about that, where they stole 313 and they took it back to their home planet of Phase, or the Phazon homeworld, and they attached it there, and that gave Dark Samus the ability to willingly control the planet Phase to send Leviathan seeds wherever she damn well pleases. Rather than, you know, the natural course of things, what Phase usually did is just periodically send one out every 50 years. So she kind of threw off the natural balance of things, because it's only supposed to send out like a few every 100 years or so. But she went ahead and she went and started launching, she launched like 3 at a time. 4 at a time. She did the Pirate Homeworld, and then she immediately did Brio and Alicia. And she tried to do it to Norian too, but, well, we stopped that. Oh, space! I'm in space. Oh, oh, that's bad. Okay, so yeah, we pretty much came and did what we were required to do here. So the energy cells that we're using from this point forward are, for the most part, completely optional. We don't have to even come in this direction. If we wanted to, we could just backtrack the way we came. Oh, I really should have scanned these guys through the window. I'll just go ahead and scan them now. Got a new enemy here, Phazon Hopper. Phazon hoppers are more resilient than other hoppers, but can still be damaged by standard weaponry. The crystallized phazon covering their bodies provide additional protection from attacks. Like other hoppers, these are capable of long-range assaults. They will spit bursts of phazon venom at prey from a distance. So, yeah, just go into hyper mode and take them out real fast. I think there's another one. Okay, come on, buddy. Get your asses up here. Get your asses up here. Come on. There we go. Oh, and you. It's been so long since I've seen one of you guys. I can't even remember. Atomic, yeah. This is the only other one we see in the game besides that one on the Federation ship on Brio. Alright, and, oh, here. This is another logbook scan for the Olympus-class battleship. If you didn't actually get it on the Olympus, you can come here and get it. So that's not exactly a missable scan at the beginning of the game, because you can get it here towards the end of the game. Alright. Last two energy cells getting used up right here. Don't have to. If we wanted to, we could have just backtracked to the beginning. Oh, do stand it to the side a little bit when you're yanking those things off, because if you're standing like directly in front of it and you yank it off, it'll hit you in the face and cause a little bit of damage, and that's actually kind of stupid. All right, well, you clearly saw a ship missile expansion right there, and now we get to chase it, and just gonna keep running ahead of us. Probably put in some chase music here, maybe yakety sax from the Benny Hill theme, but then again, I'll probably get a copyright strike if I do that, so just deal with the ambient sounds of the G.F.S. Valhalla. Alright, only one more thing to get here, and then we can take off and head back to the Pirate Homeworld. Open! Open! The hell! Thank you! Alright, unbeknownst to us, we're actually passing through a room, or we actually just passed through a room there when we were chasing through the, when we were chasing the ship missile expansion. So if you were to drop down, if you were to come in here and look at your map, we're actually currently in the security access, which we've been here before. We passed through MedLab Alpha, so that's why it's filled in on the map. So it could lead a few people to get confused because you won't bother exploring it in full because you'll look at it and be like, oh, I've already been in there. But the fact is, you haven't actually really been in there. You just kind of passed through above the room when you were chasing the missile expansion. Alright, let's go ahead and use a few missiles to blow up all this debris. And we're greeted by some phazon hoppers. So, you know, just use the easy way. Once you have all the energy tanks in the game, it really becomes nothing to abuse hyper mode. And there we go, with that missile expansion acquired. That is an all clear for the G.F.S. Valhalla. We're done here. I just need to head back to the Pirate Homeworld and continue on with our business. Open, please. And fortunately, it's not going to take us long. We're actually really close. Oh, hello, guys. Yeah, we're actually really close to our ship right now. You know what? I'm just going to pass through here real quick. Really don't see the point in fighting you jackasses. Unless, of course, the door takes forever and a day to damn open while you shoot me in the back. Oh, God. For real? For real, game? Yeah, I'm just going to let it happen. Whatever. Don't care. I'm going to take you guys out, though, because I really don't want to have to deal with you guys sucking on my head while I'm trying to open this big-ass door over here. Not exactly sure why it did just stay open. Maybe it's like an airlock thing. I don't know. Yeah, see, I'd be getting my head sucked on by Metroids. Is this one gonna take forever to open? Oh, thank you for being so expedient. All right. So, let's take one last look at all this weird looking red space. This is so is that a whale? Is that a space whale? No, dude, that is totally a fucking awesome. That's totally a space whale. There's another one. Wait a minute. Maybe it's space sperm. What the hell am I looking at? Oh my god, it's so weird here. Is this shit is this like real legit shit that you can see out in deep space? This is weird. This is weird. Like, is this, I know there's weird stuff in space, but like, is this like legit? Is this kind of stuff inspired by, like, I'm asking an honest question here. Is this actually stuff that you can find in space? Because that is actually, space is awesome, dude. Space is awesome. Okay, anyway, let's head back to the Pirate Homeworld and see if we can do something about that defense shield so the Armada can bring the hammer down. But that's going to have to wait until next time. And until next time, thank you for watching That LP Show, and have a one that is good.